Hi, hey, hello everybody. This is 8-Bit Junkie. And I'm bringing you guys today the first ever video on my new YouTube channel. Basically what I'm going to be doing on this channel is just a bunch of life stories and other just commentaries that are just put over some gameplay. Most of these are going to probably be like somewhat weed related or like my first time doing blank. So yeah, if you guys are into that kind of content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like if you guys enjoy this video. So yeah, what better way to start the channel than to describe my first time actually smoking weed. This story dates back to around the time when I was 13 or 14. I think I was an 8th or 7th grader in middle school. And before we get into this commentary, let me explain, this is not the first time I actually got high. This is just the first time I inhaled that sticky, icky cannabis. But yeah, I did not actually get high. This is just only the first time I actually smoked it. So I'm hanging out with one of my good buddies who is actually the first person to ever get me high in general. I'll have another commentary on the first time I got actually stoned later on. But I was talking to my buddy and he was wondering if I wanted to hang out with him on the weekend. I hung out with him semi-frequently. He wasn't like my closest friend, but now he's one of my really good friends. And I decided, hey, why not? Might as well just go and chill. I don't do anything on the weekends. So the weekend rolls by and I go over to his house and he has his friend over. And everything's normal. I get there around 6. We're chilling, hanging out, and around 10 o'clock or so, my buddy looked over to me and asked me if I wanted to smoke weed. Now, on any sort of other occasion, I would have gladly accepted, but keep in mind, I am a 7th/8th grader. I'm a little fetus, so really I have no idea what this kind of stuff does to you. Before this, I never actually really had any encounters with weed. Like, no one ever asked me, I never bought any, I never knew anyone that sold it or anything. But to be honest, there was always this something in the back of my head that was always just wanting me to try this. So he asked me if I want to smoke weed with him and his friend, and I tell him that I haven't smoked before, that this would be my first time, and that just gets him all excited. Something I figured out after now being a stoner. If you're with someone and they haven't smoked weed before, it instantly becomes like a stoner Christmas. You instantly just want to smoke them up. It's great. But he basically gives me that look, and I just say yes. So we wait a little longer until about past midnight, around like 1 or 2. So he grabs his grinder that's in this little dresser type thing that's next to the couch, and this little spoon pipe. And so he takes me and his friend outside. So we're walking down the street so that we can find some sort of place for us to smoke. And we're walking down and we see an elementary school. Now, apparently, my buddy actually smoked there a couple times with this friend before, so we decided to go over to the elementary school towards the back of the park in like this half circle kind of enclosed forest area. So we're chilling there. We get in our little circle. It's kind of a little bit cold out, so we're shivering a bit. Plus it's outside at night, so we're trying to make sure the weed doesn't spill out of the bowl and we don't drop it and fuck shit up. Typical first time smoking festivities. And they pack the first bowl. So my buddy looks at me and he's like, yo, because you've never done this before, you get the first hit. And so I take this thing like it's a foreign alien object that is currently in my hand. I had no idea what like a carb hole was. I didn't know how to properly inhale. I didn't know what specifically to do. So I hand it over to my buddy. I'm just like, here, you do it first. I'll follow after you. So he takes a pretty fat rip, right? And keep in mind, this spoon pipe isn't really all that big. Like, in all reality, there's probably about 1 or 2 decent hits in there, but it's not enough for 3 people to get high. And so he takes a hit off of it and then he gives it to me, and I just hold the thing fucking shaking. I light it and I inhale, and I don't know what I did exactly. I think I might have just hit the flame on an already charred out spot, but like I literally got nothing. I think I got the butane from the lighter in my system, not marijuana. I don't know why though. This just sends me into this huge ass coughing fit. My buddy and his friend are over here passing it back and forth, and I'm just kind of like coughing, and like I get this weird head rush. To this day, I don't know what that head rush was from exactly. I think just the idea of me smoking weed was so far out there that my head just got into this huge rush of adrenaline that I'm doing something so bad, because keep in mind, up to this point, I really didn't do anything that crazy. Now keep in mind, I don't think smoking cannabis is crazy or anything. I just never really did anything that was outside of my comfort zone. I just kind of stayed in my room all day and played video games. Like, I never tried cigarettes, I never drank alcohol, I never smoked anything. So I think just the rush of me doing something that was illegal and bad and ooh and scary and shit, it just sent this huge rush in my head. So I had the world's biggest placebo effect, let me tell you. We walked back over to his house and I was just on the couch like, dang, I'm so fucked. But I really wasn't. And overall, after that experience, I was really, really disappointed. Because, like, everyone around me was just, like, starting to get into weed, so everyone was hyping it up, everyone's having so much fun with it, and I literally felt basically nothing other than that weird head rush for the first, like, 5 minutes. But yeah, that was the first time I ever actually smoked weed. If you guys want to hear the story of the time I actually got high for the first time with this same friend, make sure you leave a like and comment down below your guys' own stories of your guys' first time smoking weed. I know as stoners, it is a very, very precious memory. Precious? Fuck it. It's a very precious memory that we don't ever want to let go of. So if you guys have ever smoked weed before, tell me about your first time in the comment section below. But yeah, that's gonna end this video for now, I guess. As of now, I'm not sure how frequently I'm going to start uploading, so for now, expect at least one video a week in the same kind of style as this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and bye.